So guys, this is a classic example of what I was talking about with rabbits being difficult to breed. This doe hasn't been bred. She was one of the ones I bred earlier and was unsuccessfully pregnant. So this still would be her first, quote, successful breeding. You can tell my young buck's getting a little frustrated. Because she hadn't been bred for over a year when she was first born, because it just didn't have the room, she got fat and she's really reluctant to breed. Whereas these guys over here have already successfully, he's my older buck, and they've bred successfully 4 times now. And I may even let them go one more time since they're having such fun on this spring day. But this is a classic example of what you'll find yourself in if you wait too long to breed those does. Now, I'm going to be persistent with this. I'm going to do all those tips and tricks I discussed in my video on how I handle this, but it just makes your life a whole lot more difficult. Versus her, she may even let him go. Yep, she's already lifting again there. Let's see if he can figure it out. Yep, there we go. That's another one. Versus this girl, we've got nothing. So he's a little bit younger. He's a little more high energy. So I'll leave her in there rather than put her in with my older buck. But yeah. This is exactly why we want to breed our does early. If you're having issues like this, make sure you check out my video on problems with breeding meat rabbits. So I originally was going to end the video right there, but I brought her back in later today, and we ended up having 2 successful falls. So basically what that shows is that even though her circumstances were not ideal, we may get another one right here. Yeah, look at that. 3 falls. 3 successful falls with a girl who is probably about 1.5 years old, hasn't been bred once, is overweight. And so basically what that is showing us is that even though the circumstances weren't ideal, we were able to get success with persistence. So 9 times out of 10, if you put in enough reps, so to speak, you will eventually get to success, even with stubborn breeders. The main advantage here is I had her in the morning in with him when I was breeding the other rabbits, and he tried really hard but didn't have any success. But as I've said before, rabbits are induced ovulators, which means that they basically ovulate and release eggs only when they're stimulated by the act of mating. So sometimes him going at it, while he won't be successful the first time around, if you bring her back in the same day, she'll have ovulated and be much more receptive to him. And as we saw in this case, that worked out perfectly. So remember, guys, go back and watch the video if you haven't already. Try all those strategies. It's totally okay to put her in more than once a day. You can even go, take a break for an hour and put her back in, and you will definitely find success. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll get some rabbits in a few months. But yeah, anyways, now I'll end the video. So thanks a lot, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.